Hello, everybody. Steve Mayne here, and well, as you can tell, or at least I hope you can tell, I'm getting ready to open 53 packs of the Grand Tournament. I bought the pre-advanced bundle, and I had 300 gold, so I figured I might as well throw it into some extra cards here. Let's see what it is. So I'm kind of excited to see this. This is going to be one of those things I haven't had in a while, where every card is new. So let's see what we
Prepare
get.
yourself for a day of the most impressive jousting, eye-popping sideshows, and the mightiest combat you've ever encountered.
Oh, the first one opens. All right, let's see what we got here. And everything is responding very slowly. Oh, got an epic. Let's see, Buccaneer, whenever you equip a weapon, give it +1 attack. Nice. There's a pirate. I like pirate decks, so that'll be fun. Warhorse Trainer. Your Silverhand recruits at +1 attack. That's not too bad. And Silverhand Regent, Inspired. Summon a 1/1 Silverhand Regent. And now for the rare. Healing Wave, yes. Restore 7 health. And then we do the Joust effect, and if I win, which is reveal a minion each deck, if mine costs more than my opponent's, I get 14 instead of 7. So that's actually awesome. And then the epic. The Grand Crusader. Add a random Paladin card to your hand. That's actually pretty impressive. That could be pretty good. There's some pretty nice Paladin cards. Alright, second pack. Alright, let's see what we... I imagine like right now everybody under the sun is opening theirs. So it's this is going to be a standard pack. Muckless Champion, Inspire, give your other minions +1/+1. That's for 5. That could be pretty interesting. That's the new Inspire mechanic. I'm looking forward to trying that. Ice Rager 3 for 5 too, which is the Magma Rager is 5/1. Is it a 2 cost? I think it's a 2 cost. So this is a little upgrade from the Magma Rager. Over here we have the Pit Fighter. It's a 5/6 for 5. Not awful. Not thrilling, but not awful. Here we go. The Lance Carrier, Battle Cry. Give a friendly minion +2 attack. Huh. That could actually be pretty useful. And over here in the rare slots, Spawn of Chaos, a Spawn of Shadows, not Chaos, because English is my first language. Inspire, deal 4 damage to each hero. It's an Inspire every time you use it. Wow. As a priest, you can heal yourself, but that could get pretty vicious pretty fast. That's going to make those priest burn decks slightly more viable. Another standard pack, but let's see what we got. Holy Champion. Whenever your character is healed, gain +2 attack. Whenever a character is healed, oh, so this is the oh Lord, the 1/2 that does the same thing. This is the upgrade. Seal of Champions. Give a minion +3 attack and a Divine Shield. Ooh, nice. The Shadow Pan Rider. Combo, gain +3 attack. He's going to be hard to get out at cost 5, but he could be a 6/7, and I think the Pit Fighter was a 6/7. So he's on par with the Pit Fighter if you can combo him out. Or no, she was a 6/5, so he's a little bit better than the Pit Fighter. Oh, I opened the rare there. Injured Cavalder. Battle Cry, deal 3 damage to this minion. 2, okay. So he's the injured champion, only instead of a 3/7, he's a 2/4, but he costs 2 less. So yeah, that could be pretty good. Refreshment Vendor. Okay, he was in the tournament decks last week. So restore 4 health to each hero, 3/5. Not bad. I'm liking this set. I think the Inspire mechanic's going to be a lot of fun, and I liked both of the decks last week. All right, single rare. So, let's see, Flame Lance. Okay, that was also in the Tavern Brawl decks last week. 8 damage to a minion for 5. Mage card. Another card from last week. Add a random spell to each player's hands. Flame Juggler. Battle Cry. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy. That could be pretty interesting. Holy Squire. Oh, more Inspire there. Or Lowly Squire. Not Holy Squire. Lowly Squire. And the Inspire mechanic again. +1 attack. He was also in the decks last week, and he was actually pretty effective. Void Crusher. 6 cost, 5/4. Destroy a random minion for each player. Ooh. I wonder if it can destroy itself, because that would kind of suck. What do we got? Another standard pack. Well, let's see. Wrathguard. 2 cost, 4/3. Whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that amount to your hero. This is something you want to silence quickly, I think. Tuskar Totemic. Summon any random totem. 3/2. This is going to be one of the new effects. Like, the shamans are getting a lot of totem stuff, so I'm actually looking forward to that. I like using the totems, and I tend to use the shaman's hero power a lot, so Inspire and then totems is going to be awesome. Maiden of the Lake. Your hero powers cost 1. So this is another one of those cards that was last week, and I think it was pretty fun to use. Works really great with the mage because they've got a 6-cost dragon. I think it's a rare that makes you be able to use your hero power as often as you want. The Captured Jormonger is a 5/9 for 7, which isn't too bad. I don't know how often it'll get used, but it is a beast, so... Fencing Coach. The next time you use your hero power, it costs 2 less. Ooh. So you could drop him and immediately use your hero power. And if you've got some Inspire stuff out, that could be pretty awesome. And that's the next time. It's not this round, it's just the next time. So I could drop him and then use my hero power the round after or whatever, Yeah, there's that lag again. I think this is a lot to do to... I think everybody's doing this today. All right, another standard deck here. Another Tuskar Totemic. That'll be nice to use. The Bone God Lieutenant. Gain +1 health. Now, that was last week as well. And a 3/2. I got this thing... At one point, I had this up fairly high. It can go pretty good. The Buccaneer again. So now I have all of the pirates. Well, no, there's a pirate captain in this deck, I think. That's a legendary that I'd like to get. Ancestral Knowledge. Draw 2 cards. This is actually really useful because shamans really need a little bit more reliable card draw mechanic, and this one's actually pretty good. The Darnassus Aspirant. Battlecry. Gain an empty mana crystal. Death Rattle. Lose a mana crystal. So that's not too bad. I mean, it kind of puts you ahead of the game, but you could also lose it. But if you can silence it, you get to keep the extra mana crystal. So there's a lot of ways this could be. And if it's late in the game, losing a mana crystal on your opponent's turn isn't that big a deal because you're probably at 10 or near enough that it's not going to be that big a... It's not even going to let me turn them over yet. I have to wait until they load in. Oh, we got an epic, a rare. Ooh, this is a good one. Alright, so let's do the Seal of the Champion. Got that one already. Ooh, the Brave Archer, which doesn't at all look like a Disney princess. Inspire. If your hand is empty, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. So we are apparently still supporting Face Hunter in all its glory because I can't imagine another Hunter deck that's going to need that. Knight of the Wild. Whenever you summon a beast, reduce the cost of this card by 1. Oh, that's right. Whenever this is in your hand, this just gets cheaper and cheaper every time you summon a beast, and they've got some really good Druid beasts now. The Spawn of Shadows, we get another one of those. And the Dark Bargain. Destroy 2 random enemy minions and discard 2 random cards. That could be actually really useful, especially if you've got no cards in your hand, or there's a card now that if you discard it, it does damage. So that could be a heck of a lot of fun. Ooh. Alright. Alright, so standard pack, not too bad. Living Roots, choose 1, deal 2 damage, or summon 2 1/1 saplings. That's going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work well, but I think it'll be neat to see people trying to use it. The Holy Champion again. The Bone Guard Lieutenant again. The Dragon Hawk Rider. Inspire, gain Wind Fury this turn. So that could actually be this in a Shaman deck. I think this will be a lot of fun. And the Almond Warhorse. Reveal a minion, basically the Joust mechanic, and if yours costs more, gain charge. So 4, 5, 3. Let's. What else have we got here? Oh, we've got the server lag. They're having connection problems too. It's pretty entertaining, I guess. Well, okay, it's not entertaining. It was a pain in the neck to get in today. Ancestral Knowledge, okay, 2 of those. That's nice. Tournament Attendee is a 1-cost 2/1 with taunts. I don't know. Like, it seems theoretically good, but against mages, druids, and rogues, right off the top of my head, it's not going to work too well. The Murloc Knight. I love this card. It's a Murloc on a giant frog, which is awesome. And Inspire, summon a random Murloc. So we're kicking a little bit more Murloc love out there in the world. Bear Trap. This was last week as well, and it was really fun. After your hero's attack, summon a 3/3 bear with taunt. I just think that's hysterical. And the Void Crusher again. That's seen that already today. All right, standard packing. Murloc Knight again. All right, Maiden of the Lake. Power Word Glory. Choose a minion. Whenever it attacks, restore 4 health to your hero. This is really funny if you put it on one of your opponent's minions. Pit Fighter again, alright. And the Cavalder, the injured Cavalier. Calder? I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm going to start calling it a Valdir. I think the K is silent. If I'm wrong, I apologize to the world. So, let's see, what else have we got? We've got more lag. Oh, 2 rares, not bad. Let's see what we have here. North Sea Kraken, Battlecry, deal 4 damage. A 9-cost 9/7 that hits for 4 when it comes out. That's not too rough. I think I like that. Wildwalker, Battlecry, give a friendly beast plus 3 health. So we're definitely swinging towards the Druid Beast deck. The Brave Archer is back. Ooh, Golden Rare. King's Defender, Battlecry. If you have a minion with taunt, gain +1 durability. Huh, so you could be 3/3 for 3 if you have some taunters out. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think this is a warrior card. Mostly because I'm guessing, and partially because I didn't see the very large warrior underneath it. And the Armored Warhorse again. So there we go. Alright. Got an epic. 2 epics. 2 epics! Alright. Warhorse Trainer, Silverhand. Okay, we saw that already. The Gadget Zan Jouster. Gnome on a motorcycle. Of course it's a gnome on a motorcycle. Reveal a minion in each deck if yours costs. Okay, yeah, so the Joust mechanic again, which gives you +1/+1. Demon Fuse. Give a demon +3/+3 and give your opponent a mana crystal. You know what? For 3/3 is not too bad. The mana crystal to your opponent. I think this is definitely a late game card. I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing that. Like if I'm at 8 or 9, if we're at the 8th or 9th round and you can do that, that's not too bad. I think for Handlock, I think this will be great. Epic Gods. Okay, yeah, this is the Drake from last week. You can use your hero power number of time, any number of times, which when you drop it with the Maiden of the Lake, you can kick out 10 Fire Blasts. And the Magnetar Alpha also damages the minion next to whoever he attacks. So, yeah, 4 cost 5/3, not bad. Let's see what we got here. We got a little bit more. The Magnetar Alpha. That's the the Reaper, the Faux Reaper 9000, just in a non-legendary form. Oh, I didn't think those were okay. The Darnassus Aspirant, not bad. What we got here? We got the Valdir Raider, Inspire Gain +2/+2. We got a bunch of those now. North Sea Kraken. The Undercity Valiant combo, deal 1 damage. 3/2 Knight for 2, not bad. Actually, a lot of the Knight cards, I love the art on the Knight cards. You're getting all the people on horseback and Void Crusher. Got another one of those. I expect from this I'll have at least all of the commons. So, I'm liking this set. I like the Inspire mechanic. I know there's a lot of people who've been kind of like down on it. Tournament attendee again. But I think it works out pretty good. And the Totemic one more time. So, oh, no, wait a minute. This is new. Tuskar Totemic Battlecry. Summon any random totem. Oh, that could be fun. Murloc Knight inspires summon a random Murloc. And the Dragonhawk Rider inspiring. The thing I like about this, I'm sorry, I want to go back to this, is when you use your hero power as a shaman, you can only summon each totem once. With this, you will be able to summon. You could theoretically end up with 2 of the same totem, which in some cases could be pretty awesome. Let's see. Ooh, Fistadrax. Oh, this is the card I was talking about earlier. When you play this, play or discard this, deal 4 random damage to a random enemy. So, yeah, if you're playing a deck that discards stuff, this is not a bad card to have in it. I mean, if you got to throw that out, that's not too rough. Kind of like to see a little bit more cards like that for Warlock. I think that'd be pretty good. It's a really interesting mechanic. Flame Juggler, saw that before. Deal 1 damage to random enemy. Ooh, Bash. Deal 3 damage, gain 3 armor for 3 mana. Oh, I think that's actually pretty awesome. There's the Bear Trap again. Muckless Champion. +1/+1 to all your other minions. That's if you can get 2 of these out and they can start boosting each other. Monkey on a Hippo. I'm like, that's amazing. How do I get that as a wallpaper? Sparring Partner. Taunt Battle Cry. Give a minion taunt. Oh, nice. So this could be a lot of fun because you could drop this and give somebody else taunt. You could give an opponent taunt, which could let you get at stuff that's, back in the somebody's hiding behind a bunch of taunt minions. You can now get to it. That's pretty sweet. About 15 packs in and no legendaries yet. That's a little disappointing. It's disheartening, I should say. But we got a rare here. Gadget Zanjouster again. The Lance Carrier. Demon Fuse also once more. Tournament Medic. Inspire. Restore 2 health to your hero. 1/8 for 4. It's for all classes. It's not going to be useful for everybody, but like for a priest with inner fire, in an inner fire deck with a priest, that could actually be pretty solid. Convert. Put a copy of an enemy minion into your hand. Ooh, I like that. 2 costs. That's going to go into my gimme deck. We got a rare standard pack. North Sea Kraken again, Murloc Knight again, Valdir Raider again, Spellslinger. So I now have 2 of these at least. Injured Valdir, so I think I now have 2 of those as well. Deal 3 damage to this minute. Yeah. Rolling up on 20 packs. Alright, let's see. The Buccaneer. Ooh, Druid of the Saber. Transform to gain charge or +1/+1 in stealth. Interesting. I almost wish this said pirate across the bottom. It seems like it should. Its effect seems like, and I mean, even the artwork there, it seems like this would make an excellent pirate card. Not sure why it isn't one, but, well, I guess pirates do rely on weapons, and druids have a surprising lack of them. Oh, well, Well, there we go. There's that. King's Elk. Okay, yeah, this was from last week as well. It's a really nice undercard. Reveal a minion in each deck, which is the Joust. If you win the Joust, you get to draw the card. Wormrest Agent. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 in taunt. Oh, not bad. Give the Priest Dragon decks a little bit more of a push. We got another epic. Let's see. Gadget's and Jouster, Valdir Raider, Murloc Knight, and Light's Champion, Battlecry, Silence and Demon. 3 cost 4/3. Ah. It only silences a demon, which I think makes it. I don't know how interesting or useful that is. I mean, 3 cost 4/3 I think is okay. I don't know. I think this is an arena card more than it is a constructed card. What do we got here? Astral Communion. Gain 10 mana crystals, discard your hint. So for a druid, this is interesting. Wow. I don't know. Man, it's going to be interesting to see if people build decks around that. Undercity Valiant once more. Flash Heal, restore 5 health. Oh, yeah. Oh, and with the one card earlier where every time you use your hero power, you do 4 damage to both heroes, this could be pretty useful. Tuskar Totemic. Power Word Glory. Choose a minion whenever. Okay, yeah, it's on it. And the rare. Convert again. Alright. Well, I've gone through 20 packs and not a single legendary yet. Not thrilling. Let's see. Well, 2 rares this time. I've got Power Word Glory, the Lance Carrier, Gadget Zane Jouster, Saboteur. Your opponent's hero power costs 5 more next turn. Ooh, that could be fun. With all the Inspire that's going to start going around, this could be a lot of fun. That's also going to screw up a lot of decks. It's going to put a hiccup in Armor Warrior, Weapon Rogue, Mages. I think this is a good card here. Coliseum Manager. Return this minion to your hand. Huh. 3 costs 2/5. That's not bad. I'd have to come up with a reason that works. Ooh. Oh, Muckless Champion again. Pit Fighter. Silverhand Regent. Summon a 1. Oh, Inspire. Summon a 1/1 Silverhand Recruit. That's interesting, especially since it's all classes. I mean, as Paladins, I could see them, like, if you're doing a Silverhand Argent Commander deck, I could see this being really useful because you're going to start getting extra knights every round. Let's do this one. Fencing Coach. Okay. Argent Watchman. Can't attack. Can't attack. Oh, if you inspire it, it can attack as normal. Huh. That's Ancient Watcher, but using the Inspire mechanic. Alright. Well, there's a Flash Heal again. Captured Jormunger. Another Refreshment Vendor. Another Gadget Zane Jouster. Ooh, the Tuskar Jouster. So this is the Joust mechanic and restore 7 health to your hero. It's a 5 cost 5/5, and it's a walrus riding a turtle. So go team. See what we got here. Oh, regular pack. Warhorse Trainer. Silverhammer. Yeah, we've seen that one already. Temek. The Frigid Snowball. Spell damage +1 is 4 cost 2/6. Huh. If you're doing a spell power deck, this could actually be pretty interesting. Tournament attendee, 2-1. Nice. Burgle. Add 2 random class cards to your hand from your opponent's class. Huh. And that doesn't at all look like the Hamburgle. Not even a little bit. Well, that could be, that's a nice road card. It's pickpocket if ever I've seen it. That's standard packing it. Another Frigid Snowball. Dalaran Aspirant. Inspired. +1 spell damage. Ooh, that could go fast and wild. Silverhand Regent. Oh, another Mookless Champion. I now have 2 golden Mookless Champions. And the Master Jouster. Oh yeah, this was from last week as well. The Joust mechanic, and it gains Taunt and Divine Shield if you win. This is going to be a good one. Jouster. Seal of Champions. There we go. Yeah, it gets charged. That's last week as well. What do we get here? Arcane Blast. Deal 2 damage to a minion. This spell gets double bonus from... Wow. So if you're doing a spell power deck, this could get ugly fast. Especially with the guy earlier who got +1 spell damage every time you used your hero power. Crowd favorite. Whenever you play a card with Battle Cry, gain +1/+1. Ooh, in a Battle Cry deck, this is nasty. This could get out of hand fast. And he starts as a 4/4. That's actually really, really good. Alright. Spellslinger. Another Murloc Knight. I think I've got like 4 of those. And Defensive Coach. Alright, well, nothing exciting there. Ooh, the Evil Heckler, 5/4 for 4. Not bad. I don't think that's bad. I'm starting to like minions with 5 health because there's a lot of stuff that comes out that's or 5 attack that's 5 health, and I think the 5 attack minions are actually starting to become more useful. Oh, 2 Evil Hecklers. That works out great. Another Flame Lance, and the Armored Warhorse. A little bit more lag there for you. Let's see, captured Jormonger. Still in this. Another Flash Heal. Another Living Roots. Lance Cadet. And another Burgle. So I think we're starting to get to where I either have all of the commons or nearly all of the commons. Alright, standard pack again. The Wild Walker. Wild Walker. Huh. And you're friendly, yeah, that's another Lance Carrier again. Flame Lance again. Bone Guard Lieutenant again. And the Coliseum Manager. Turn the, okay, still there. So let's see. Let's see. Vanguard Lieutenant. Maiden of the Lake. Tournament attendee. Ice Ranger. Alright, so. Polymorph. Oh, yeah, the new Mage Polymorph. Transform a minion into a 4/2 boar with charge, which is great for getting rid of your opponent's stuff, but it's also really nice if you need that extra little kick of damage. I can see that getting used on your own minions fairly often at this point. Freshman Spellslinger. Druid of the Saber. Okay, Lieutenant. Alistraza's champion. If you're holding a dragon, okay, no, we have seen that before, I think. The complete and utter lack of legendaries is becoming disheartening. Oh, there's one. Well, this is a really fantastic. Ooh, tournament. Okay, now I've seen that already. Restore 2 health. Did we hear that? Lights champion. Destroy or silence a demon. Injured Valdir. The Void Crusher. And what is my first grand tournament? Legendary? The Skeleton Knight. Reveal him. Okay, the joust mechanic. If mine costs more, I return this to my hand. Every time this dies, I can get it back, which could make it... I mean, it's a 6 cost, which makes it a little unwieldy to keep throwing down, but it does keep the constant threat of me having that always there. The refreshment vendor, jouster, seal of champions, tournament attender. Ooh, fisted right. Okay, so I got 2 of those now. Oh, there's an epic. Jouster. Ancestral knowledge again. That's not bad. Grab the rare. Ball of Spiders. Summon 3/1/1 web spinners for 6. I think this card is awesome and funny as all get out. Also because a Ball of Spiders is terrifying. The Kodo Rider. Ooh, I love this one. Inspire, summon a 3/5 War Kodo. I got to use that last week, and that got ugly fast. Drew the Saber, Disney Archer, Living Roots, Undercity Valiant. Ooh, Effigy. When a friendly minion dies, summon a random minion with the same cost. And it's a secret, which is going to make that significantly huge pain in the ass. Oh man, so you're never going to know. Oh jeez, everybody's getting new secrets. The Paladin get a new secret. I've seen a Mage secret. I've seen a Hunter secret. Dragon Hunter. Ooh, the Fearsome Doom card. 7 costs 6, 8. Well, that is fairly horrifying, yes. Monkless Champion, another one of those. Fencing Coach. Ooh, Draenei Totem. Give +1/+1 for each friendly totem. So yeah, in a totem deck, she's going to get used to Heck and Half Acre, which is nice. Dalaran Aspirants, Seal of Champions, Argent Rhino, Druid of the Saber, and Injured Valdir. So, sadly, nothing new at that point. Alright. The King's Elk again. Ancestral Knowledge again. Buccaneer again. Oh, the Argent Watchman. Okay, no, we have seen that. I was going to say, have we seen it? The Master Jouster. Yeah, we've seen that as well. We're starting to run into a lot of duplicates. On the upside, I should be able to afford to make a legend. Oh, there's a Bear Turnip. Tusker, Totemic, Ice Rager. And Confuse, swap the attack and health of all minions. That could be... that could be interesting to use. Actually, since mages, or that was a priest card, since priests have a lot of low damage, high health minions. If you get a couple of them out and then can drop that and then attack with everything, you could probably that improves a priest's burst damage rather significantly. Oh, there's the Fearsome Doom. Again. Algram Aspirant. Inspire. Give your weapon +1 attack. That could get out of hand fast. And another Polymorph Boar. Alright. Ooh, Totem Golem. 3/4 Overload. Oh yeah, this is a totem. This is one of those really fun ones now. They're really ramping up the totem cards for shamans. Lowly Squire again. Dalaran Aspirant. That's the +1 spell damage. That's nice. Ooh, Bolster. Give your taunt minions +2/+2. Ooh. If you're doing a taunt deck, that could get really ugly really fast. Okay. Lights Champion again. Spellslinger. Agram Aspirant. Ice Ranger. Oh, Argent Lance. Paladin card. +1 durability if you win a joust. Not bad. Garrison. You can use your hero power twice a turn. Huh. Well, that's the last 10 packs. That's the downgraded version of the Mage's Dragon, I think. Fearsome Doomguard. Buccaneer. Aspirant, Evil Heckler, and another Saboteur. I think that's my second Saboteur. Let's go this way. Muckless Champion. I'm getting a lot of those. Right, whenever this minion takes damage, okay, also deal it to your hero. Dalaran Aspirant. Yeah, we've seen that. Okay, we've seen all those. Spawn of Shadows. We've seen that. Okay, come on. We need something. Some sort of lucky moment or lowly squire. Tuskar Totemic. Dalaran Aspirant. Fearsome Doom God. And the Ball of Spiders. Well, at least I got a second Ball of Spiders now. Silent Knight. He should be in red and green. Let's all just be really honest about it. Stealth and Divine Shield. Whew, that's actually pretty interesting. King's Elk. Because the Divine Shield protects him from getting murdered in stealth by AoEs, which is nice. Whenever this minion attacks a hero, add the coin to your hand. Ooh, that could be fun. And that doesn't at all look like. Oh man, on the animated series or the online comic Looking for Group. I am completely blanking on the Necromancer's name. Right. Freshman Venda. Dragonhawk Battle. Ooh. Golden Booger Lieutenant. Alistraza's Champion. And Wormrest Agent, your Holding Dragon. Gain +1 attack and taunt. I'll get some more epics. Flame Lance. Clockwork Knight. Give a friendly mech +1/+1. Huh. Druid of the Saber. So that's new. Fist of Draxus again. Ooh, the Dreads. Oh, I like this card. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I really like the hell out of this. Death Rattle. Summon a Dreadsteed. So every time this dies, it summons another one. Oh, man. If you could find some way to give this charge, you could have a heck of a good time. Squire. Wrathgod, Flash Heal, and Power Shot. Deal 2 damage to a minion and the minions next to it. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting one. It's like Explosive Shot, only 2 across the board. This is definitely for, well, of all things, Face Hunter decks. Zoo. That's going to kill the, that's going to do really great damage to token decks. Alright. Power Word Glory again. Druid of the Saber. Seal of Champions. Lance Carrier. Coliseum Manager. Nothing thrilling yet. Let's see. Gadgets and Jouster. Localist Chief. I'm getting a lot of these. If only I could field more than 2, I could have an army of nothing but Mookless champions. Ram Wrangler. Oh, that was another card from last week. If you have a beast when you play this, you summon a random beast. Which could get interesting considering all the random beasts in the world. Exactly at this point. This is my last chance for a legendary. Oh, I'm only getting one out of this. Algramar Aspirant, Thunder City Alliance, Frigid Snowball, Argent Watchman, and the Master Jouster. Oh, well, I'd hope to end on a much better note. And gonna have quite a lot there to do, but let's disenchant all of the extras. That's gonna be interesting. All right, well, folks, hang on, I am curious. Is there any common cards I am missing? A couple. Yeah, not nearly as many as I thought I would. I really thought I had all of them at this point. I'm missing about 6, maybe 8 it looks like. Alright, well, thank you for joining me, folks. You guys have a great day. And I will see you again later. I'm going to go through this and probably build a deck of some sort. And maybe put something up a little bit later on today or tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. And